Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin, and we're back for another edition of PauLInstaMyooin's personal best opinions on Pokemon. So for this edition will be about Hitmonlee, so the moves for Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. First of all, Double Kick. Double Kick is a 30 power, 100 accuracy, physical fighting type move, and this move always hits twice, so it can be very good for Pokemon with the ability Sturdy, or just, for like extra chance of critical hits. So yeah. Because multi-hit moves are just most of the time good to have. They have good accuracy and all that good power, so yeah, that's mainly why I like having them sometimes. And then High Jump Kick. High Jump Kick is 130 power, 90 accuracy, physical fighting type move. You're like saying probably, what is the only reason that it's, not 100 accuracy and just, what's the bad thing? Well, the thing is, if you miss, even if there's just a 10% chance, you will take huge recoil damage. So if you miss, you're screwed. You're gonna get destroyed on the next turn if you outspeed the Pokemon you're going against and then they attack you. You're pretty much screwed because Hitmonlee isn't that defensive. So if you miss a high jump kick, you're pretty much screwed. And then Foresight. Foresight is 100 accuracy, normal status type move. This pretty much makes it to where when you use this against a Pokemon, it resets their evasion. So if they have their evasion boosted up, it would reset it to clear it and from any like positive ones, I mean. And then it also allows normal type Pokemon to be hit by ghost type Pokemon. Like ghost type attacks. And then the same with normal against ghost type attacks. So it's a very cool move in general. And then Mind Reader. Mind Reader is a 100 accuracy status normal type move. This pretty much makes it to when you use this against a Pokemon, whatever the next move they get used on that Pokemon, as long as that Pokemon doesn't switch out, because then the effect would, reset. As long as they don't switch out, whatever the next move you're going to use against that Pokemon, even if it's with a different Pokemon, it will instantly always hit. So it's a very good one with the high jump kick combination, so you don't miss. But sometimes you just want to risk it to hopefully just get them out of there, get them destroyed. But anyway, for Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, XY, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So everything's the same here, except for Blaze Kick instead of Mind Reader. So Blaze Kick is I'm pretty sure 80 power, but I think maybe it's 85 power, 90 accuracy. You have to look up the exact ones, but I know the accuracy is above 90, but the power is like 85 or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's like 80 or 85. Fire physical type move, and yeah, I think it has a 10% chance to burn, or some percentage. I'm pretty confident in that. At least 10%, maybe 30%. But anyways, what the burn stats effect does is when a Pokemon's burned, they'll take a bit of damage each turn, but also their attack stat, their physical attack stat will be cut in half. So they can keep, having the power of their special attacks just normal, but the power of their physical attacks will be, cut in half. So yeah, it's a very good stats effect. And then for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, the only thing that's different here is instead of Foresight and Blaze Kick, they're actually not in this generation, so just have Facade and Brick Break. So Facade is a 70 power, 100 accuracy. I think it's special in some generations, but others it's physical, so it's kind of weird. So special slash physical, it's one of those. You can look it up. Normal type, 100% accuracy attack. And pretty much what this does is when the one with who's using Facade, if they have a status effect on them, this will actually do double the damage. So if you're like poisoned, because obviously if you're burned, it'll just negate that. It'll do double the damage, but it also will just because you're burned, it'll just do 70 damage anyway. So mainly people who do this, they get their Pokemon poisoned from like a held item or something like that, so that another status effect isn't on them. Because poison is just like, you take a bit of damage each turn, but you just get that boost still, so it's really cool. And then Brick Break. Brick Break is a 75 power, 100 accuracy, physical fighting type move. And yeah, it's cool and all, it's really strong, but the really cool effect about this thing is when you use this against a Pokemon that set up a move, Reflect or Light Screen, it'll actually shatter any of those that are up, so it's pretty sweet for getting rid of those. It's pretty nice. It's an attack and that, so it's pretty sweet. And then the held item for Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, you want the Black Belt. Now this boosts the power of fighting type moves by 10%. And then Fire Red and Leaf Green, the King's Rock, the one who's holding this, all of their attacks now have, I believe, a 10% chance. I'm pretty sure it's 10, maybe 30%, but I'm pretty sure it's 10%. 10% chance to flinch whoever uses your attack on. Now, what the flinching status effect does, you can only get flinched if you weren't the first one of the first ones to go in battle. Like if you're going 1 versus 1 and you were going to get outsped and they have something that can possibly flinch you, when it comes to when you're like it's going to say it's going to use your move, it'll say you flinched and can't move. That's how you know you get flinched. And then your move will be canceled out that turn. So yeah. And then for Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, XY, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. So for offline, you want the Life Orb. Now what the Life Orb does is boost the power of physical and special type attacks by 30%, but it also, every time you do damage, you'll take a bit of damage as well. So you'll be doing a lot more damage, but just like going to be taking damage from your own attacks. So the rule about online is for when you use a held item in an online battle, you get the item right after the battle is done. So it's very good for items like the Focus Sash, to where they're really annoying to grind because it's one of the top tiered items. So why this is such an amazing item and why you want it is because when a Pokemon holds this and they're at full health and they would have got one-shotted, they always live up 1 health. So it's a very good thing to prevent from being sweeped, as long as you don't get paralyzed, confused, flinched, asleep, frozen, or just miss your move. You'll get at least one move off. So it's a very good item to have indeed. Just have a better chance of winning and just not getting sweeped. And then for Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon, same item for online, the Focus Sash, but for offline, we want the Titanium Z. Now, this is mainly just to make sure that high jump kick lands, so that there's absolutely no chance that it's going to miss, because Z moves always land. And then for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, there aren't any held items, so the abilities. So there's 3 total abilities for Hitmonlee. I'll start off with the... I kind of forget the hidden one, actually. I'll say the other basic ability then. So the other basic ability is Limber. That pretty much makes it with the Pokemon with the Limber ability, they can't get paralyzed at all. So, yeah. And then the hidden ability, I know it has a hidden ability. What is the hidden ability? I really don't remember. You can look it up, but the ability that I want is the other basic ability is Reckless. So Reckless pretty much makes it to where moves with recoil damage, even if they're not always guaranteed recoil, like high jump kick is like if you miss you'll get recoil. I'm pretty sure this counts towards high jump kick because I don't see why they would give Hitmonlee an ability that doesn't actually for real guaranteed help. But if so, then it should power up the power of the high jump kick by 30%, which is really crazy. Yeah, funny enough, I actually trained up Lou's Soul Pokemon Staraptor, and he had the best ability that I wanted him was Reckless because of that Brave Bird. But obviously, Brave Bird you take recoil every time you use it, but high jump kick is only when you miss. So I don't know. You would have to let me know if that's actually the case, but just in general, I just have that on there just because I'm assuming that's how that is. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. So if you enjoyed, if you'd be so kind to support me by donating to my Patreon, as long as you're not putting yourself in a bad spot by doing so, of course, then feel free to. Link is in the description down below. But anyways, I've been your host, PauLInstaMyooin's, and goodbye.